Jaipur via Kota.
कृपया ध्यान आपको अहमदाबाद
दिल्ली में आपका स्वागत
Lucknow Junction.
ನಿಲ್ದಾಣದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಹೊರಟಿರುವರೈ
পরবর্তী স্টেশন নেতাজি ভবন कृपया ध्यान दियो
Chennai win big and qualify in the top two. This is news from the future. From just very near future. It's going to happen. So it hasn't happened yet, but pretty much like cross the T's and dot the I's, finish the paperwork. But that's done. Chennai basically have made mincemeat of Delhi today. And that will happen when you score 223 after you choose to bat first. And Delhi, of course, have fallen woefully short. Well, not completely, but they will pretty soon. Joy, can you tell us what the status is live?
They have 3 balls in which to get 78 runs. So I think chances of Delhi winning at this point are...
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
Slim. Look, as we've seen throughout this tournament, nothing's impossible.
Correct. Correct. Stop it. Naughty. This is what has happened. It's a naughty pandemic here. And I've passed it to the two of them. Look at them. These are grown men. They should be acting in a more dignified manner.
No, what is 26 balls? 26 balls per... 26 runs per ball. That's all you need to score.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay.
Yeah? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think about the two of them and this behavior? But Chennai, of course, is going to get this done. They're going to move to 17 points. And, more importantly, they're going to get that net run rate to go up and away from an LSG team, which is now playing. They're playing the second game today at Eden Gardens versus Kolkata, and they will know exactly what they have to do. They are batting first. Knight Riders won the toss and put Lucknow into bat, so they will have to put up a really big score and win by a really huge margin to go over Chennai's net run rate. But I don't think they're going to care about that right now, Simon.
No.
They're going to say, get the job done, get the 2 points, qualify.
That's the main thing. Once they qualify, once they get the 2 points, they're qualified. They don't... I mean, there's no point in worrying about trying to win by 70, especially now they're batting first.
Yeah.
Batting first, you don't want to put undue pressure on yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what they want to avoid most of all, because chasing, you can then sort of get through the power play, have a little look, maybe say, okay, now we can really put the foot down and try and win inside the 17th, 18th over. But batting first, it's all about putting a total on the board. 17 points is key, and then only one of either Mumbai or Bangalore get through. And that's the thing.
What Dooley said was actually what Chennai did. Bat first, put a good total, and get to 17 points. Chennai's done it. Lucknow, you just have to go cut, copy, paste, right? Just do the same. You guys split the point and rain, now do the same. But for Chennai, of course, to get to that mammoth total of 223, it was on their highest scorer, Devon Conway, and he is our Omnigel relief and recovery performer of the match, and no surprise there at all. I mean, he has really done it in the top order, top of the order for Chennai again and again. Did it today as well when it really mattered.
Yeah, and look, what I loved about the way they attacked the spinners. You know, you knew that they'd be good against the fast bowling, but all of us were thinking that once the spinners come on, the breaks will come on. The way he stepped out, the way he showed intent and didn't allow any of the spinners up front to settle. And we're talking about good spinners out here. Yeah. Okay, Lalit Yadav goes for 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. But the next 2 spinners are Akshar Patel and Kuldeep Yadav.
Yep.
Both India-level spinners. And he managed to take them apart as well. And they did that so beautifully that without seeming to take too many risks, that top order of Devon Conway was absolutely... That partnership with Ruturaj is perhaps some of the finest cricket you've seen, because they weren't that many loose balls. They were just making some really, really good shots.
Yeah, he's just been fantastic. And we keep saying it, right? Nicest bloke, right? Yeah. Great batter. Yeah. But again, we always say it, he's not your marquee, shining stars kind of T20 player. But you don't need that, because you're not taking top billing onto the field. You're not taking stardom on the field. You're getting the job done. And look at him, does the job every time.
Chennai have always had one of those, though, haven't they? Yeah. They've always sort of had even their overseas ranks. And I know I don't want to do any disservice to Mike Hussey or to Shane Watson, but you look at them and you think, yeah, good players.
Yeah.
But, you know, they're not absolute world sort of... You don't think T20 superstars. Not with Mike Hussey in particular. Maybe a little bit more power. But you don't think T20 superstars. Faf when he was there.
Yeah.
You don't think T20 brute force, power, strike rate of 145, 150. You don't think that about those type of players. But Chennai have always had one. And Conway's just another one in the long line. I mean, he must be averaging close to mid-40s, is he? Something stupid in the IPL now. plus I'm just going to have a little quick
Going on
look
the
if I can
Cricbuzz
as well.
app. Let's see who
And
goes
the
quicker.
strike-
I did. He's
strike rate?
57.3.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
13
57.
innings, 573, 57.3, which
Yeah, but his overall career is 49.24 in the IPL at a strike rate of 140. So he's averaging almost 50 at a strike rate of 140 opening the batting in just 21 games.
Yeah.
Now those are incredible
Yeah,
numbers.
this season. Were we saying what he's done this season?
Yeah, this season.
573 runs.
Yeah.
If I have that correct, with 57.3.
Yeah.
Yeah, 585, sorry.
585.
Yeah.
So it's been a phenomenal
Excuse
run.
me, can I
for
just talk to the tech crew, please?
It's not updating fast enough.
On the he's finished batting an hour ago.
Yeah,
2 hours ago.
exactly.
Come on.
498 we knew. So
Sorry, I was reading the wrong name.
You were reading the wrong. There you go. But I mean, he does it. The one thing he does is he does it with classical cricket shots, and he's just a genuinely good cricketer. Uses his feet to the spin as well, and plays the quicks really well.
Yeah, but today he did the job when, remember, if Chennai had not won this game, it could have been really painful for them because they would have had to wait for all the other results. But Devon Conway has ensured that there is no dud for fans. If you're a Chennai fan, you're happy. He's the omni-gel relief and recovery performer of the match is Devon Conway. All right, let's move to the second game. Yes,
just,
sorry.
just before that, I just want to say, and also for an expensive player, he's really proved himself. He's just got 9 crores less than Harry Brooks. Just 9 crores less.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah?
Bought for 1 crore. 1 crore.
That was it?
1 crore.
That was it. They stole him.
Yeah,
They
they did.
absolutely
That's
stole
a
him.
daylight robbery. You know, heist, pick up the jewels and run.
Yeah.
That's proper.
I hope he's getting a bonus. Give him a bonus, Chennai. Give him. You got money. Give him a bonus. Come on.
Speak to Sundar.
Huh?
Speak to Sundar.
Make some calls, yeah? I'll make some calls. You leave it on me.
77-run victory too, by the way.
Sorry?
77-run victory.
77-run victory. All right, there you go. 7. Who's number 7? It's coming. Yeah. Chennai. Destiny. They do it. Captain. All right, so they've won and they get to 17 points. Now it's up to Lucknow. Lucknow is there at 15 as well. They win this game, get to 17 and make tomorrow really interesting for Mumbai and Bangalore. If they don't win today, well, they make it interesting for themselves as well. Right? And they don't want to do that.
They want
to have a boring Sunday.
Exactly. They don't want to watch a lot of TV tomorrow.
They don't. And they want to watch a boring Sunday. And they want to have their fingers with them, not crossed, while watching like 80 overs of cricket.
They want a quiet afternoon and a quiet team dinner and just chill and figure out their flights to
Get ready for
Chennai.
Wednesday. Yeah, get ready
Figure
for
out their
Wednesday.
flights to Chennai. That's all they want. They do not want to be watching any television whatsoever.
Today, of course, Lucknow batting first. Let's see what their team is that they're taking down on the Eden Gardens pitch. And obviously, this is some indication, I guess, that there will be a bit of turn because they've got... oh, no, that's the other Karan Sharma. I'm not mistaking him for Karan. He's not Karan Sharma. Right, so Queenie at the top, Ayush Badoni, Marcus Stoinis, Prerak Mankad, Nicholas Puran, Krunal Pandya, Karan Sharma, Krishnappa Gautam, Naveen ul Haq, Mohsin Khan, and Ravi Bishnoi. So that's their team.
Yeah, firstly, obviously they've been listening to you because Deepak Hooda, after you spoke, that one statement you made, and I know that immediately the
was that
calls were
statement?
made. He said that Deepak Hooda should not be playing right now, given the form he is in.
Okay.
Next day he was dropped. He just does it.
That's it.
He doesn't even need to make a call. We make calls. He just says it on air and people follow.
Better be nice to Dooley. Man.
That's how we roll. That's how we roll.
Better
He
be
is
nice to Dooley. He may get us dropped next year.
No. You guys
Take
are
it
fine.
easy with him.
You guys are fine.
Yeah. But Prerak, let's talk about Prerak. Kid's done all right. He's been good.
Yeah, he's done well.
Yeah.
Look, another one that you sort of didn't know anything about. I'll be honest. I didn't know anything about him prior to the tournament, prior to his first game. But you do a little bit of research. You find out he's a decent player. He's had some results at the levels below, but it's just a different level. Coming to the IPL and on the stage that you really want, you're desperate to perform. I think he's done a terrific job so far.
Talking next about our men of platinum. Men of platinum are those who have strong values that everybody aspires to. And today, the value we are talking about is self-belief. And our man of platinum today is Marcus Stoinis. The reason we're talking about him is he had a lackluster first few games. In fact, there was a point when Quinton de Kock came back from South Africa to join the team. There was talk that, well, you can't drop Kyle Mayers, so do you drop Marcus Stoinis? Now, remember, he was their number 2 draft pick, senior player. But then he checks into the tournament, and boy, he shows why he was the number 2 draft pick.
Absolutely sensational. That game against Mumbai especially. And if you look at the game in those conditions, the way he batted as compared to everyone around him, and there was a point at that game, he got about 87 or 49 balls. There was a point at which he was going at just about over a runner ball, about I think 28 of 25.
Yeah.
And then he just took off. And that ability to accelerate. And see, again, the one thing that you have, as a man of excellence, his brute strength.
Yeah.
He was absolutely fantastic. The amount of power that he has. So what happens with that is that it allows him to be able to hit it out of the field even off the back foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll call him the man of platinum.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he's got guns of steel.
Yeah.
That's the other thing that he does have, because he is built. And I've never known an Australian not to have a little bit of self-belief.
Yeah.
That is one thing that you will say about him time and time again. I'm going to go back to that game against Bangalore as well. This tournament, okay, so there's 3 top scores in the history of this tournament.
Come this year.
Have come this year. That Bangalore game, him and Nicholas Puran.
Yeah, 20 for 3 and they chased
And
200.
I remember it was Avesh and Bishnoi at the end that stole the bye when DK had the little fumble. But that was a brilliant innings as well. So it's not the first time, but he's put a little bit more consistency into his game this year. I'd like to see him bowling more. Hopefully the body holds up to allow him to bowl a little bit more. But he's a terrifically talented cricketer. I think he's a better player at the top of the order, although he's found that spot at, 5-6?
Yeah, I do like him at the top of the order, actually, because he's done that. He did that, I remember, in one final for Delhi a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
He's done that down in Australia. He's batted 3, 4.
Yeah, number three, I really like him at number 3. But, I mean, they've kind of got that, they've
got a problem of plenty at the top end.
Yeah, they have, yeah.
Right?
I mean, Quinny out there, it's very difficult.
Yeah, and also he's played spin really well. So that's why no problem with him being in the middle order, coming later as he does.
And accelerating, being able to accelerate at that point. I mean, I want to take you a little further back. You're talking about a man of platinum. Where does his career start? He doesn't even get picked regularly for the state he is in. So he was Western Australian, okay?
Yeah.
But he doesn't get selected. So he gets into that team at the age of 18, but can't stay there because, Western Australia is a packed team. So he goes to Victoria because he still believes he can, everyone around him is saying that, rethink your career, what do you want to do? And he says, no, I'll move states. So he goes to Victoria, starts playing for Victoria, makes it from there. And that, again, is a belief that, as a man of platinum, he does not want to give up.
Yeah.
And
that is
Warney
something-
believed in him too, didn't he? I think
That's it,
Shane Warne
Warnie.
had a lot of belief in him too in the early days. So, he's talented, extremely talented. Finally, he's done
Justice.
done those numbers, I think, or his payment numbers justice.
Yeah, character as rare as platinum. Marcus Stoinis, our man of platinum today. All right, moving to the team, the Knight Riders team, who are the 11 that they're taking down. Remember, they're bowling first, so they will have one change, of course, later. I'm guessing that will be, Venki Iyer is in the team. So who they're gonna get? Gurbaz, Jason Roy, Venkatesh Iyer, Nitish Rana, Rinku Singh, Andre Russell, Sunil Narayan, Vaibhav Arora, Shardul Thakur, Harshit Rana, Varun Chakravarti.
Are they bowling?
They're bowling. I think this is their batting 11, isn't it? Because there's no Suyash here.
Yep.
They're bowling first. There should be Suyas.
There should be Suyas and there shouldn't be Venkatesh Iyer. If you look at it, that's what they normally do.
Yeah, normally they have
yeah.
Suyash instead of Venki Iyer. So that's what I was
But the thing is, this is where they get confused. This is where the managers get confused. And sometimes they just hand you the wrong team sheet.
Quite possible, yeah.
And it might say bowling on top, but they just hand you the wrong team sheet, or it might say batting on. Sometimes they just get confused because now got to take a couple of team sheets out.
Yeah.
They just hand over the wrong one.
Yeah.
And maybe they've done that.
I think that's what's happened, because if you've got to have Suyash playing. I mean, they will definitely have Suyash playing over here.
It's unlikely that he's not good.
Yeah,
If they're bowling, they have to, unless he's got a little injury.
No, he's in the subs.
Yeah. Okay.
He's in the subs. So I think they've just.
Yeah, I think they've switched the wrong.
All right.
I think they put it wrong. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Well, anyway, we won't judge them on that. But there is a little report card that you guys did with Delhi, so you have to do that with the Knight Riders as well, right? Are both the professores ready?
Are you assuming that the Knight Riders season is ending today?
I'm just doing what people tell me to do, sir. I just do jobs, sir. They say do, so I do, sir. Don't try to get me
They need to win by 107. 100 and what? 7? 108?
Yeah, and
No,
then
they're chasing, so they'll need to basically get it in like
67 balls.
4 overs.
Yeah, so
4?
9 overs.
With
9 overs?
67 balls to spare. So, I
So
think,
8.5.
8 overs and change.
yeah, 8 overs and yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to say anything because
Pommy said it.
Pommy said once, and then we had many laughs and many trollings.
So
Therefore, we will not say. That is because the guy in the sky is destiny. Sometime it come and bite you in the bum. So that's why you don't say anything. Right?
Old jungle saying, destiny bites you in the
Old jungle saying, destiny bite you in the bum. Okay, yeah, but of course but we can still do that report card, right? Yeah. I hope they qualify for your sake today with some miracle. I don't know, but let's do their report card anyway, right? Batting. Let's talk about their batting. Who has performed for them? Rinku Singh.
Yeah.
Rinku Singh.
And then a little bit of Nitish Rana.
Captain's done well.
Yeah, I think
Captain's shown up for the fight and shown up for fights.
And
Yes,
Venkatesh
very
has got
good.
a couple of decent innings.
Yeah,
Venkatesh has
he got that 100.
The 100.
Was not in a winning cause though.
True.
There have been a few hundreds in a losing cause.
Yeah,
though.
3 I think this year so far.
Yeah.
Jaiswal, Venkatesh Iyer,
Klaasen, Venki Iyer.
Venkaya. 3 of the 6 are
Yeah.
losing causes.
6. Ooh, that's interesting. Anyway, so for that batting.
Yeah, look, Rinku's standout. Nitish, I think in some instances he's actually played really well. I've been quite impressed with how he's sort of either recovered the innings or taken a little bit of initiative as well. So outside of that, they haven't had enough probably from Cricbuzz and Roy at the top. Their overseas batters have been...
Couple of innings here and there, that's
couple
it.
here and there. Just the consistency. So what you see with the teams down the bottom is it's the lack of consistency,
Absolutely.
isn't it? Through the order. I think that's the big key for them.
No, I completely agree. I mean, I just think you're absolutely right. I think Nitish Rana, what I think Chandrakant Pandit has done well is the young Indians have batted out their skin. They've batted well. Rinku Singh has batted well. Nitish Rana has batted well. And Venkatesh Iyer has at least had a better season than he had last year, which was an absolute horror. So I think those are the 3 things that have gone in their favour. The international batting, just as I said, too many changes haven't come to the party. And Andre Russell he's had 1 innings of substance, but not really been the player that they thought.
So what you giving them out of 10?
Are we 5 or are we pushing a 6? 5.5?
5.5, 6, somewhere there.
Yeah.
What do you think?
5.5. Can we give a half? Is a half okay or not?
Can you do a decimal?
Yeah, we can
decimal
do a
point
half.
on your keyboard?
Yes.
Okay,
I just had a
5.5.
voice in my head, so we can do a half.
Doing 5.5, but then give another 0.5 somewhere so we can add it easier. Okay.
Okay. No.
Okay, with the bowling. It's been Varun Chakravarti. Varun Chakravarti.
Again, though, I think at the back end, Naraina's had a couple of decent games. I've been impressed at times with Vaibhav Arora. Some of the pace, some of the bounce.
Yes.
At times. Who else?
Harshit Rana.
Suyash has been a fine for me.
Harshit Rana, Suyash. Again, I'm going to go with what we said earlier. I think their bowling has been slightly better than their batting.
Yeah, I'd go 6.5 on their ball.
Yeah. We'll go the half again.
6.5.
And then it's easier for our minions to
6.5
add
on
up
the ball.
later on.
Yep.
They're taking it too seriously. Half, 3/4, 6.2. I don't know what's going on. Management. Let's come to management. New management this time for them.
So look, my point is that I think my decision of how well or badly they've done would rest on 2 things. Who decided on Lockie Ferguson and the money being paid for Shardul and Lockie and Gurbaz? Because that is a terrible decision. And what it did was effectively that 20.5 crores being used up, that's 1/4 of your purse, it hamstrung them in this auction. They couldn't go and pick up really good pieces that they could use. And that, I think, is one of the problems they have. So if that is a decision from management, then that's a poor decision. I'd have to say then I'd go, I would go 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree, especially with the trade situation. And then not playing Lockie. I mean, I know he didn't perform, and I know he's had a few little niggles and injury worries, but if you're going to pay that sort of money or change that sort of money to buy a bloke you can't play or you don't play, then I just don't see the sense in it. And so I'll just have to agree. I think 4 is as good as it's going to get for management.
Okay, so that's for management. And then captaincy. Nitish Rana handed the job again. We spoke about this with Delhi, with David Warner. You just handed the job because your captain gets injured. Shreyas Iyer got injured. Suddenly they were looking around, scampering who captains. And Nitish is captain domestic, right? So he's captain a bit of domestic. Delhi, he's captain. But again, never captained in the IPL. It seemed like at times that he could be overawed, but think he did okay?
I thought he did very well. I thought he did well.
Yeah.
Again, you look at it, you look at the deck of cards he was dealt with.
Yeah.
And what he's done with that.
And how he took up in the situation. I think he's kind of led from the front. He's been like, in there.
I think his captaincy for me has been one of the bright spots of this campaign. Yeah. His captaincy, Rinku Singh, Varun Chakravarti. If you have to say three things that stand out in this campaign, is those three.
His batting hasn't suffered too much at all from having the pressure of the captaincy.
Yeah.
I think for the most part he's made some relatively good decisions with a team that has underperformed. And as I said earlier, when he's needed to, he's sort of counterpunched.
Yeah.
And then he held a punch back when he probably should have thrown one.
Stop it.
But that's we'll leave that to the side. I'd like to give him a 7 because I like
exactly
him.
the number I thought of.
Yeah, I'd like to give him a 7.
Brilliant. So 7 to Nitish Rana for his captaincy, his first season captaining in the IPL, and he did good. So that's 11 and 12. That's 23. There you go. 23 out of 40. All right. Not too bad.
Slightly better than Delhi.
You guys give Delhi 18, giving them 23. So there you go. All right. Of course, Lucknow is going to be batting first today. Do we have the points table? Can we show it? Do you guys have it? Yeah. What's the... Yeah. Don't have it. Do you have any other table? Dining table? Coffee table? Give me some table. No?
Periodic table?
Periodic table only you want, sir. I don't want the periodic table. What is AU? What is AG? Those are medals, man. AU is gold.
Gold, is
AG
it?
silver.
Gold? Silver.
I know.
Okay, there you go.
You know this, obviously.
Yeah, I know.
MG?
Magnesium.
Very nice. SD?
SD.
Simon Doull.
Antimony. Antimony is SB.
Oh.
Antimony is SB.
I was saying Simon Doull.
Here's your table.
Oh, there you go. Thank you so much. I was just stalling, as you must have guessed by now. Chennai, second spot for sure, plus 0.6. Lucknow at 15, even if they win this game, to jump up from 0.3 to 0.6.5, to jump up 0.3.5, it's...
Yeah, they will need Sergei Budka to pole vault to that.
There you go. They will need what in Delhi we call a miracle. They will need a miracle to do that. I doubt it. All right, they're batting first, Lucknow. What are they going to score? Come on, score guesses. What did we? One sec. We had 2 guesses today, and both of them. So one,
so far.
the total overshot our estimation, and the power play which underperformed our expectation. Guys, do you think we should just spread out now?
Yeah, we just spread out and
Should we just do that? Mere aadmi charo taraf phaile hue hain. Like just go in all directions.
Who's Malcolm?
Malcolm is in the middle, right?
Yeah, who's Malcolm?
Absolutely.
I want to be Malcolm, but it's
You wanna
okay.
be, okay, so you go first then, and I'll go high and Joy can go low.
I'll stick with 182.
Okay, I'm going to go 218.
161.
There you go.
We've covered you.
Yeah, all right. That's pretty cool, actually. But I'm not in the middle then. It's 220.
Yeah.
I'd be in the middle if I was 190 then, right?
Yeah, close
160, 190, 220. That would be.
Yeah, but you're
So
close.
done. So I'll go to 188 then.
Okay.
Just
all right.
spread it around.
Okay.
Spread the love. I hope we get it right this time because this is just is getting a little embarrassing now. All right. Is that all? Anything else? Or kuch? Aapko? Some other report card? Nothing? Oh, by the way, Lucknow need to win by?
97 runs.
Oh, good answer. Somebody told you in your ear, no? Cheating.
Super wala.
Yes. Divine intervention. But don't laugh at that, all right? Because it can happen. I told you, old jungle saying, destiny can come to bite you in the bum bum, right? So that's why we're not going to say anything. We're just going to watch the game. We're going to enjoy the game. Lucknow, of course, first has to score that many runs that they can win by 97, right? Which means they have to score more than 98, technically. So let's just see where that goes. We're going to see you at the end of the 10th over with Cricbuzz Combox. Right now, I'd like to thank JB and SD. Thank you very much. That's, what did you say?
Antimony is SB.
Antimony. And
That's my middle name, SB.
Simon Antimony Doull and Joy Periodic Table Bhattacharya and Gaurav Topper Kapur. No one's believing any of that. Thank you for watching Cricbuzz Live. Bye-bye. मैं आया था फर्स्ट क्लास में सच्ची
जयपुर वाया कोटा
कृपया ध्यान आपो अहमदाबाद
दिल्ली में आपका स्वागत
Lucknow Junction.
ನಿಲ್ದಾಣದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಹೊರಟಿರುವ ರೈಲು
ಚೆನ್ನೈ Hyderabad Bhattacharjya Express পরবর্তী স্টেশন নেতাজি ভবন। कृपया ध्यान दो